Hey YouTube, I came back with another video after about a week absence. My bad. And the thing is, I realized I didn't really have a lot of stuff to talk about on my channel. And then I also realized, well, shit, I watch a lot of shows on Netflix. I could just probably talk about that until I watch another episode of Santa Clarita Diet and tell you about it. Oh, and also another thing, The Walking Dead is returning, so count on that on making an episode. I'm making another video after you know that little after show thing that they have, which I forgot. Oh, The Talking Dead. Yeah, The Talking Dead. Anyway, I got off subject. Okay, so I guess I'll just talk about whatever shows I watch, uh, on Netflix. And keep in mind, most of the stuff I watch on Netflix is like The Flash, for instance. Right now, The Flash is at season 3, and I'm at season 2. And on Arrow, same thing, but it's on season 5. And the interesting thing about that, I didn't realize, it started like there was a specific time when a Flash started. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it started like concurrently or whatever. But it actually starts in the second season, and ninth episode, I believe, which is actually pretty interesting. Like um realizing that some of the episodes do line up, especially in season 1. It's funny though, because as I'm watching it, like it revealed that, spoiler I guess, that Laurel is actually a black canary, and I'm like, hey, spoiler alert. And then I just realized, oh wait, technically not spoiler alert, because if I was supposed to be watching it when the natural progression, whatever. But it's not really a big deal. Maybe it is if you're like one of those people that has to be exactly right, like I have to follow. But other than that, it's not a really big deal. You know, I do like what's going on in season 2 of Flash so far. I think that's pretty interesting. With Jay Garrick, I guess spoiler, whatever. um, um, Jay Garrick is actually Hunter Zolomon, which I seen that episode yesterday, which where they figured out Jay Garrick's real identity. He's actually Hunter Zolomon, who's a serial killer in Earth 2, which obviously, like how the episode began, it was like it felt like an exact mirror of Barry. In fact, actually, when I was watching that, I didn't realize it was Jay Garrick's life. Or actually, it said Earth 2. That kind of gave it away. But I think the main giveaway was that helmet that he had. But the interesting thing about that, like the helmet, the car, the general aesthetics of Earth 2, and like the flashback, it was like it felt like it was in the 1920s, or somewhere in that era, which makes me think like is the second Earth like not on the same time frame or time zone as Earth 1 is, because when they went into Earth 2 a few episodes back, uh, it was like extremely futuristic and all this other stuff, and damn, I forgot what it was like. Uh, um, oh yeah, like and I was a little disappointed that season 2, like wasn't gonna be a season like totally in the second Earth. It was just like maybe 2 episodes and that was it. But it's not necessarily going into Earth 2. It's more about, you know, Reverse Flash and like all the other shit, the portals coming into this world and whatever. However, I mean, I've just like read, the synopsis for the opening of season 3, but it has something to do with uh, uh um the the Flashpoint paradox, which I saw the animated film, and it's just the best animated film that I've ever seen from DC. It's just, you know, all right, kind of awkward right there. Just there's just the art, just I like how he finally gets his wish. I guess if he would have saved his mother from being killed, and then he gets the alternate, effect and everything, how everything is changed. And it's funny because it's like, okay, he saved his mom, so what? And it literally changes everything. Like, you know, Bruce Wayne was killed instead of his parents, and apparently Aquaman and Wonder Woman apparently hate each other or some shit. Um, I mean, I would have seen the sequel. Wait, no, I'm thinking of something else because I'm thinking of the Throne of Atlantis, because I watched the other one where they're like forming the Justice League or whatever. And the one I'm talking about is like two separate things. I got distracted again. Um, and another show I'm watching on Netflix, besides the one that I mentioned earlier. I'm also for the third time watching Breaking Bad. And it's like one of those shows that just never gets old. You know, and it feels like every time I watch it, there's always something new that comes up, something like a new Easter egg or whatever. And actually, I stopped at a good time. Well, like, I'm actually watching Breaking Bad with Walking Dead, back to back type of thing. And I actually stopped at a good time because, like I said earlier, The Walking Dead is returning. So cheers to that. Anyway, the last episode of Breaking Bad, it was had a lot of little Easter eggs, I guess, or a lot of little clues, I guess, that Jane is gonna die at the end of that episode. Like three instances, or actually two, really. It was three, two. I'm not really sure. Like turning the baby over so she won't like choke or whatever. And then same thing with Jesse. It was kind of like a little bit of foreshadowing, like, hey, dude, what's up? And the interesting thing about it, you know, they kind of set up the subplot for season three right when season two began. They had that weird kind of opening with the pink bear and like 3 or 4 episodes. And the interesting thing about when you get the episode title, it spells out a sentence. So yeah, there's that. Um, blah, 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 blah. Keep in mind, I don't edit none of these videos, so this awkward stuff is studied in the video. I don't know why I just said that. I think it's a note to myself. Mm. All right. Well, a few good movies that came out. Um, whatever. Anyway, there are a few good movies came out this weekend. It was 50 Shades of Darker. I'm not gonna see that. Hell no. I definitely want to see that Lego Batman movie. And if I see any movie, as usual, I'll come back here and tell you about it and my thoughts and shit like that. I think that's it with the video. See you in another video, and see you. Oh wait, no, that was a bad intro. Okay, never mind that. Cut that out. Right. Please like and share, subscribe, do all this other stuff. And if you like what you see and you want to see the future videos, click that bell, ring it, and you'll be notified. Back, I'm out like the Flash, and see you with another video.